my nan's house, there was pictures of Jesus everywhere and holy water everywhere.
Same as
you know. It was just. I remember one. There was
the Last Supper.
The Last Supper everywhere, and St. Jude on the TV and stuff like that. You couldn't go anywhere without, obviously, these Catholic shrines everywhere.
Used to go to Lourdes to get healed.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. I tell you what. My dad tells us. Obviously, you try and, especially in Liverpool. In Lourdes there is, yeah. So you try and make light of certain things, especially Scousers, yeah. I remember my dad sitting there and my dad was talking about his mum. And obviously he's conditioned himself to have certain like protective things there to try, because obviously it's upsetting growing up. Obviously your mum's disabled, but I remember years ago, everyone was talking, everyone was having a few drinks, and we were talking about Lourdes in France, which is the holy place where people used to go to get the water and to become healed, and miracles happen. So my dad's telling the story and everyone's like, in depth, because this is about his mum, right? So everyone's like, okay, very serious, my dad's saying. So years ago, my mum, she had multiple sclerosis. They took her in a wheelchair. Her sisters, my aunties, took her to Lourdes in a wheelchair, and they got to the side of the water, the priests are there, everyone was like, okay. And he said, and then they pushed her into the water in a wheelchair, and then they pushed her back out, and everyone was like, oh, what happened next? And he said, it was amazing, it was a miracle. And everyone said, what happened? He said, she come out with new tyres on a wheelchair. But it's just, but you know what the thing is, mate? It's Liverpool sense of humour, isn't it? That's his mum, that's my grandmother. But instead of being, we've been brought up with hardships. So, there's always a joke in there, isn't it? And I think that's the way that we've survived, Scousers, by making light of some pretty dark times.
I think... I wouldn't know if I'm 100% right, but I'm sure my nan went in a wheelchair and come back walking.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
But that's the story, though.
No, and legit.
Really?
Yeah, I can remember being in a wheelchair, and then later on she was walking.
No. My nan come back with new tyres.